Welcome to Synagogue Baptist Church News and Church Announcements. I'm Crystal McDaniel. Topping our news today, a great big thank you goes out to our pastor, Pastor Gaines, for the mighty sermon that you just preached. We were blessed this past Sunday, and we just want to thank you. October is our church anniversary month. If you are able to give a love offering in honor of this great occasion, your gift is greatly appreciated. $300 is the target request for all working members. But whatever you are able to give is appreciated. Please consider joining with us as we continue to build up our church. In tech news, attendance for the virtual Zoom Bible studies on Wednesdays and our People of Prayer ministries on Monday, the attendance is holding steady at about 30 students. If you are interested in joining in with our virtual classes, please do so. They're designed to keep you engaged in developing and growing in your relationship with God. These are the login and passcodes to patch you into this new way of fellowship and learning. The meeting ID is 850-1723-3923 and the passcode is 000320. This same logon meeting ID and passcode is used for our communions on First Sunday at 12 noon. Won't you consider joining us? And now, let's have a word from Jerry Powell. He is the facilitator of our Issachar Men's Ministry at Synagogue Baptist Church. Jerry?
Thanks, Crystal. Issachar men. Men are the times that know what ought to be done. We miss you. We got work to do. We really need to get together. Be on the lookout for a robocall for our next meeting. We will not let COVID-19 keep us from moving forward. Our fellowship is important, and we cannot stop now. We look forward to seeing you. God bless you. Back to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Jerry, and thank you for that update. Remembering our sick and shut in. If you know of any member who is sick or anyone who is just in need of prayer, please contact someone in the People of Prayer Ministry, our POP ministry, or send an email to the church's email, synagoguebc@gmail.com. We will mention their names only with their permission. It would be helpful if you can also email a photo, as many members may recognize faces more so than names. Our Wednesday morning prayer conference call, Come One, Come All. You can dial in at 6:30 a.m. each Wednesday morning as we assemble to pray about those issues that may be pressing to each and every one on the call. The call-in number is area code 602-618-2093. And the ID to join the call is 768-800. Please consider joining in with us on Wednesdays at 6:30 a.m. And now we go live to our special correspondent at the White House for an update on voting. Our very own Reverend Haley. Reverend Haley?
Thank you, Crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 1 week away from an historical event, and that event is a vote. Somebody once said, talk is cheap, voting is free, take it to the polls. And that's what I want to impose on you today. Take it to the polls. This year, we are voting for the President of the United States. As I stand here in front of of the White House, I just want to impart on everyone is that it is important and it is incumbent upon us to use our right to vote. We are fighting so many things in today's society. Social injustice, and voting rights, and a myriad of things that we want to voice and let people know that we're heard. And as a church and as a people of God, we are responsible to not just pray, but to vote. We are responsible to not just pray, but speak up. We are responsible as well to not just pray, but spread the word on how important our voting rights are. So ladies and gentlemen, I implore you today, I beg you today to join me, a son, a brother, an uncle, a father, a husband, Kappa man, and a man of God to go to the polls and use our voices and vote. Come with me, do it with me, spread the word, and let these people know behind us that we as African Americans, we as black people, we have power, we have freedom, and we have the right to go vote. God bless you. Do your thing. Back to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Reverend Haley, for that insight. You be safe out there. And we have a new 4-week class that starts Tuesday, October 27th at 7 p.m. on Zoom. It is entitled Open Wounds Class, and it's going to be dealing with working through your physical and emotional pain and other life issues. Look out for that Zoom log-on information along with the passcode in an email and in upcoming robocalls. And now, here to announce our birthdays and anniversaries for the month of October is our very own beat reporter, Bill Dimmick. Bill?
Happy wedding anniversary, Reverend and Sister Floyd. Happy birthday to Jackie Shell, William Scott, Pastor Jay Gaines, Reverend Efren Owens, Sister Angela Hall, Troy Hall, Christian McDaniels, Robert Green, Teresa Blair Nathan. And now back to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Bill. And I'd also like to wish everyone that's celebrating a birthday or anniversary in October, happy birthday or anniversary to you. If you want to fellowship with other movie lovers, please consider joining us for our Friday night movies on Zoom each Friday at 7 p.m. We have a new meeting ID. Our log-on meeting ID is 861-3204-5465, and the passcode is 624399. Please consider joining us as we watch Christian appropriate movies on Friday nights at 7 p.m. on Zoom. And now we have a public service announcement from our own pastor, Reverend Jake Gaines Jr. Pastor?
Thank you, Crystal. I am really amazed at what's going on around me as I watch people go about without their mask, without social distancing. I'm actually amazed at how cavalier people are about the COVID. So I'm glad to be able to make this announcement. We need to take this serious. Now, I'm going to take my mask off just temporarily, but I'm going to put it back on because it's important that we recognize that you need to wear your mask and you need to still deal with social distancing. It's clear that the numbers that we're getting from the medical industry, this data needs to be taken seriously. And showing us that COVID is spiking all over the United States. Some 38 states have a tremendous increase in new COVID cases, Michigan included. So as your pastor, as the pastor of this great church, Synagogue Baptist Church, I want you to recognize that you need to take this serious. Actually, it's been reported that you need to be more diligent about this and careful because of the winter season coming. So I want Synagogue Baptist Church to recognize and understand that we're in no hurry in terms of coming back to actual services. We are going to continue this virtual blessing that the Lord has allowed us. It's imperative that I not only protect you, but everybody that's associated with Synagogue Baptist Church. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to plug in more diligently to the virtual classes and the virtual lessons that we have online. You can get all of that information through our email. You can get all of that information through announcements, but please, we need you to plug in to all of the classes that's going to offer growth and encouragement. But we certainly need to do this with diligence. So I want to make it plain that we need to take COVID serious. We need to wear our mask. We need to do all the things that's necessary in terms of hygiene so that we can fight this thing called COVID. So I appreciate it, Crystal, for giving me this special time. This is SBC News, and we send it back to you.
Thank you, Pastor. We will definitely keep those reminders in the forefront of our thinking. We're asking each of you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Synagogue Baptist Church. When you do, your subscription helps to promote our church, and you will also receive notifications when there are new broadcasts on the way. So take this moment, if you have not already done so, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And lastly, if you are watching and you are not receiving our emails or our robocalls from the church, please send us your name, your preferred email address, and the phone number to our church's email address, synagoguebc@gmail.com. We will add you to our contact list to keep you informed of all important church activities. This has been Crystal McDaniel. I'm signing off. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month, God willing. Be blessed in all of your endeavors.